I definitely wanted to touch on this subject. Caitlyn Clark, this was last night, playing against Phoenix Mercury. And Alyssa Thomas decides to, this is like egregious foul right here. Just like damn near punch her in the throat.
Oh, that's a hand to the neck and then to the ground.
And when I first saw this, I'm like, how did they not call the foul for one in the game? How do you miss this as a ref with all these girls even standing around her? Now, this has been going on since Caitlyn Clark came to the league. Okay, since she got to the league, this was like what, a couple years ago. Cause remember she came out of Iowa, and I believe she went to the championship game twice with Iowa. The first time she went, she lost to LSU, which had Angel Reese and what's her name, Flage Johnson. Don't mind me if I'm saying her name wrong. And LSU beat them, and then I don't know who was the other team that beat them the following year. Correct me if I'm wrong. But coming into the NBA, it was a lot of hype around, not the NBA, the WNBA. It was a lot of hype around Caitlyn Clark and Angel Reese coming in. Because of that battle they had in college, it just really hyped everything up and it made everything interesting. And it made people want to watch the WNBA and college sports for women as well more. Because it's just not the WNBA. And it seems like there's a certain amount of jealousy in the WNBA for it becoming more popular and getting more money and more media attention since Caitlyn Clark came in, because a lot of people feel that she is the reason that it's happening. Now, that is true. But it's not true because they try to make it about her skin tone. It's not true because she's white. It's true because the first time ever when I was watching college sports for women's 2 years ago, we finally see somebody out there who had like a talent that was like unbelievable to watch. It was like watching a female version of Steph Curry. And we all know how great Steph Curry is. Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors, remember, they changed on how people play in the NBA now. The small ball lineups, shooting threes, fast pace. Over the last decade, they play like Curry and the Golden State Warriors did. And not only that, Curry was just a phenomenal three-point shooter. He's the best shooter we ever seen. The most three-pointers in history and still playing. So when you see a woman playing like that, because remember, Golden State Warriors, man, when they became that team, they was so exciting to watch. And they was always going against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it was a lot of attention and hype around NBA at that time. Everybody was watching the Warriors and the Warriors and how Curry, Klay Thompson, those boys played. So now you see a girl playing like that. We never seen a girl play like that. Don't get me wrong, we've seen a lot of women that are very good players, great players. But somebody who played like a man that came out of the NBA, you got to give credit where it's due. So it brought more attention and hype when she was coming into the WNBA. So since she got there, you could tell like it's like a certain amount of jealousy from like certain ones. I'm not saying it's all of them because I don't believe it. But since she's been there the last couple of years, I have seen some wild, hard fouls. And we've been calling this out for a couple of years now. This is just a whole nother example of it. Why would you fall down on her and put your hand on her neck like that? Now, when I first saw this, I said, this automatically needs suspension. You'll have to stop this. I don't care how jealous you is of somebody. You know, I'm not understanding why would you want to do something like this to someone, especially like Caitlyn. Like she don't really be doing nothing for real. Like she really just come in and play ball. You know, because she changed the league, okay, but you don't use your anger and frustration to do this to someone's neck and all the other hard fouls that she have been taking since she came to the league. So as of this morning, Alyssa Thomas, she now has a flagrant too. So she suspended one game because of that, and she should.
Caitlyn to the ground. Ooh, that's a hand to the neck, and then Alyssa Thomas.
Yeah, she should be. She should be suspended because no matter what league you play in, you have to set a tone that that's not what you do. You can't be out there doing something wild like this, especially if it was if you did it on purpose. Hold on, restricted free agent. I didn't know he was with the Suns. I was just asking about him earlier. So he's with the Suns. Okay. I remember when he was on Charlotte. Like, some things you just don't do. Stop all the hating, man. WNBA, you guys are finally getting attention. Remember, before Caitlyn and Angel Reese came into the league, wasn't nobody checking for the WNBA like that. They was not checking for it. It was not big on TV, media, nothing. Barely any coverage. They was sharing more about baseball in the summertime over WNBA. They was. They really was. So the WNBA players, all of them should be excited that they finally getting the time of day from media, more fans, and then they expanded the WNBA because now Cleveland, we're getting a team. I'm so excited about that because we are a sports city, and I said if we do not get a team, it's going to be a problem. But we got a team. It's coming in 28. I believe Dan Gilbert is going to be one of the owners, a part of that team that owns that WNBA team coming to Cleveland. But no, seriously, like, y'all should be happy. I know I am. I wanted to grow more. It's still not enough. I think the WNBA needs to grow even more. And we could get there with great media coverage, giving these great players more attention, because there's some great players in the WNBA. Like Angel Reese, I won't say great for her yet, but she's pretty good. I like her better in Atlanta than Chicago. What was it? Aja Wilson, Beast. You know, then there's other ones as well. My favorite is always Candace Parker. But the WNBA needs more light on it. So, come on, women, don't mess this up. What are we doing? They over here trying to kill the one person that accidentally helped it get the attention that it needed. She didn't do that on purpose. She just came out and played great basketball since college and did it differently. So what is the problem? What is the beef? What is really the problem? We should all be excited. Because I love sports. I love sports. A lot of people love sports. Billions of people love sports. I see so many people talking about soccer right now. But FIFA always was more popular. We've always said that. Going back to the days where I used to play a lot of video games, I always remember, anybody would tell you, FIFA was the #1 selling game every freaking year. Every year. That is one global sport that is extremely popular. It is bigger than Super Bowl. It is. It really is bigger than the Super Bowl. It's just the Super Bowl and NFL is more popular here to us. Like, don't get me wrong, it has some popularity overseas in other countries, but not compared to FIFA. FIFA is the most popular sport in the world. And everybody's watching it. Everybody is watching it. United States play at 10 o'clock. So I'll be watching that. Come on, women. We got to do better. Stop bullying that woman. Oh, my goodness. This is horrible. Somebody, they tripping. That burger is not cooked. They trying to kill somebody. They trying to hurt somebody. Alyssa Thomas, do better. Please, honey, do better. Don't be out here trying to kill that girl. What's wrong with you? That's assault. Poor John Morant. Don't get me wrong, he had his issues, but I know one of these teams gotta want him. I know somebody do. He's a good player. What did he average? What did he average at? He's been injury prone the last couple of years. $19 and $8. Oh, he said average 8 assists. Let me see. Where is his? Let me see what's his Click on it. What is this thing doing? Oh, I want to load slow. No, I want to see. Okay. No, this is not what I'm looking for. Where is Yahoo on I'm gonna be honest with you, on the website is annoying. I like it better on the phone. Oh, I forgot right here. Splits. I don't like this. All seasons. Let me see. I need. Okay, where is? You don't show it. But yeah, he last season he averaged 19 and 8. It's not bad. I'm trying to see how many games played. Like, it just show per season. Normally it's easier to find it on the phone. Let me just look on there. Because I think we all know he had trouble for a couple years. Kept getting the legal problems, the whole gun gestures and all that extra stuff. I don't know what his contract is, though. I think he got a good contract, though. I think it's $200+ million. That could be another issue on why teams don't want to trade for him. They feel like it's at risk because of behavior and injuries. Let me see what's his contract. Let me see. Yeah, it don't show the stats on there. It's weird. Okay. Yeah, his numbers did go down. See, 2021, he averaged 27. 27, 2022, 26, 25 after that, 23. And he only played 9. That's right, because I think he tore the ACL or something like that, 23. He had a bad injury because of the way he was dunking. He only played 20 games this past season. I still feel like he's a good player. He's very young. Let's see what his contract. Because they having a hard time moving him. And they're saying that they're going to have to attach a draft pick to move him. So he can pay $42 million next season. Yeah, it was about $200 million. So, I don't know. They should be able to move him. They'll figure it out. I feel like if they can't move him, they're going to try to attach it to another trade that already happened or will happen, because there is going to be more trades for sure. Kawhi, they're saying Kawhi Leonard. they talking about Kawhi. He willing to go to Toronto or San Antonio and sign an extension with them. And I was kind of worried about him. I'm like, Kawhi, the Clippers is not working out. I know you want to be at home, but sweetheart, you got to move on because it's just not working. Why not go somewhere where you're not carrying the load? Because Kawhi put up numbers last year, 27 points. And it was kind of quiet, 27 though. They didn't really say much about, the Clippers and Kawhi last year. Because remember, they traded James Harden. But I'm like, talking about he want to stay. Like, no. You need to go. They ready to rebuild. And they can't do it with you in your contract. And you mostly having the ball over the young guy. They trying to start from scratch. That was evident when they made trades at deadline. So they're saying that Kawhi will sign an extension with Toronto or either the Spurs. Now, if he go to Spurs, the league in trouble. Because that team's already good. The league is in trouble. And at that point, I'm getting on the phone right now, and I'm calling Kobe Altman. I said, look, you got to assemble the Avengers. You talking about holding on to Evan Mobley, and he's fragile in the paint with Jared Allen, and the Spurs about to go get Kawhi. We need Jaylen Brown, LeBron, KD, everybody. Because that is going to be a scary team. Because they already too good. And then did you see their draft picks? The Spurs draft picks were so freaking good. Amazing. Where is it at? Let me see. Let me show this. The Spurs draft picks. Just nasty. God just blocking shots like it ain't nothing. This guy. I don't know his name. What is his name?
Season I am taking time because the defense has switched and continue to keep them at bay on the outside.
Look at this.
ASU by far their season I am taking time because the defense has switched and continue to keep them at bay on the outside. James Harden was. How about? Here's Quaint's. Look out there, the rim rocker.
I think he's 6'9" too.
Quaint's will erase. They're gonna hoist. Down low, Quaint's drives
It's a
Quaint's rejects again. He's there around a screen. Up to Miller down low. Quaint's run. A win is a win. Darling goes coast to coast. Another sticks with the play. How about another delight by the Zag? Now Greg
blocking 3-point shots.
There's another two committed to Arizona.
Oh my God.
Wants to dribble the ball on the catch. Here's the freshman Quaint's goal. Second half. Here's the now. Rolling in the basket. Turnover on the inbounds.
They ain't letting nobody score in the paint ever again.
And the freshman goal and turnover. Caleb Battle attack. Caleb Battle in the
So,
great cut.
hold on. I don't know this guy's name. Let me look his name up. Who were the Spurs draft pick? I need to know their names, wingspan, everything. That boy, I need position, forward, center. Okay, he's a forward center. But they had 4 draft picks. Let me see. I need what is bench stats. Wait, what pick did they have? Oh, they had number 20. That was a decent pick. Yeah. I don't know. Spurs gonna be dangerous if they get Kawhi. I got a good feeling that's what Kawhi gonna end up. It's gonna be there in Toronto. He want to go somewhere that he wants to go, and he gonna end up there.
Here's a little known fact about the car insurance industry. There's a web.
Well, we'll see any more trades go down. Hearing a lot of buzz around LeBron, Kawhi, Jaylen Brown. That situation is a hot mess, but they need to trade him. And I'm giving them. They on the clock. Boston Celtics on the clock. They get a week to trade that man because I don't even know what they're really doing. Y'all guess is about good as mine. But all this torturing y'all doing to that man, and he brought y'all a championship, and he won Finals MVP. I don't know what they doing. So, hurry up and trade that man. Get him somewhere, that actually wants him. I don't know if it's the media who's starting this stuff with Jaylen Brown, or is it the Boston Celtics themselves. I don't know. But get him out of there. Me as a Cavs fan, I'm definitely down for a Mobley and Jaylen Brown swap. I'm definitely down for it because post LeBron era, we will have two guys on this team, two bucket getters to build around, or we could pick one to build around if you don't want to keep both. But it's undevoted love that Cavs fans have for Evan Mobley is about to drive me nuts. It's about to drive me crazy. Because, don't get me wrong, he's a good player. He averaged 18. I don't remember how many rebounds he averaged. I don't think it was more than 8, though. I think it was less than 8, if I'm not mistaken. But the guy is not getting us over no hump. He's not. He is peaked on the Cavs team. He's not going to get no greater than that currently on this team. I just don't see it. If he become greater than what he is, it has to be somewhere else. Because you have Donovan Mitchell. You have a Mitchell, he ain't gonna be able to do what he wanna do. He's not. We're playing like a win now team. That's what we're trying to play like. Not trying to find a way to get Evan Mobley involved again. No, that's when you're trying to build something from the bottom up, when you're trying to figure out how to get a young player involved or get them their shots. We are in a win now situation. So you need to get rid of Mobley and Allen. They have to go. Appreciate the support for him, but
Giannis getting traded to the Heat.
He gotta go. Oh, this is what Dan Gilbert said. Where is it at? Let me just get off of Twitter. I don't like all that loading. LeBron James is coming back, people. He's coming back. But the question is, are we going to keep Mobley? Because I want him traded. I need him off this team. Him and Dean Wade. Dean has to go. This is a setup. They did this on purpose.
And thank you for being a good sport when I want my next year. Of course. I'm not even wave of New Yorkers who would like become excited about the Knicks. Front runner. He gave us a big win.
Okay, well, there's always next year.
There's always next year. We'll see with LeBron,
Maybe.
the king. All right. Thank you so much, Dan.
Thank you.
This is a setup. This is all a setup. Dan Gilbert don't even do stuff like this. You know, that's why I was telling people, I've said it before in the past, LeBron knows where he's going. He already knew where he was going. I feel like he was kind of letting other teams make their move before he do, because if he hurry up and make his move first and they start leaking too much information where he's going, you're going to have all these other teams form all these Avenger teams and super teams to beat him, going back to Cleveland with that super team. And I understand what he's doing, and it is smart, very strategic. But most of the league, they knew where he was going. They know LeBron most likely was going back home. It's hard to see that man in another jersey after Miami Heat and then his Lakers stun. You knew, like, yeah, he was coming back home. So, and then again, I might be wrong. Who knows? Let's see. But let's see what happens. Hopefully some more trades happen this week.
However, wherever, whenever.
Because I love trades. They're very exciting. USA is getting ready to play at 10 o'clock. Go USA. See you guys later.